bitch cut me off, and she would not go the speed limit. And I wanted to kill her.
Yo, Detroit and around the world, are you ready to turn up the volume? Introducing RWRPodcast Records, the podcast from Detroit, the podcast with grit. Your new go-to for real talk on everything entertainment, from Detroit's gritty streets to the global scene. Yeah, hosted by me. You know who I am, T-Money Green, that brought you the bass to Death Row Records back in the heyday. And I got three of the smartest ladies with me. Jen Shagner, our Jen with the juice. We got Gail Suhu, and we got Jackie Wallace. Listen, our show is raw, unfiltered, and it's packed with the hottest trends, artist drops, and inside stories you won't want to miss. So listen, tune in to RWRPodcast Records, the podcast. It's where Detroit grit meets the world stage. Don't miss out. Check us out. RWRPodcast Records on Facebook for more details. Streaming everywhere. Be there.
Hi, guys.
We're streaming every motherfucking world.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Hello.
Did I throw your schedule, T?
Yeah, you got a new schedule today. Tell everybody what it is.
It kind of threw me. I'm sorry. And
you
the lady
said
that
it
cut
was
me off.
okay.
I know, but it wasn't.
You said it was okay.
The
I
lady
checked
cut
with
me
you guys.
off, and it was not even okay. Like, I was like, I can't get around this bitch.
See?
I'm sorry.
Well, I threw T because
fingernails are
T was
beautiful.
like, thank you. T was like, don't book anything when we have a show.
Right. The
I'm
show
like,
must
I know.
go on.
I know. I totally agree. I
Ooh.
take full responsibility for screwing up our schedule today.
Okay,
But
good.
here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not screwing up your guys' schedule.
No, because we're going to
Okay.
keep going.
Right. So it's not a big deal. We're
It's
just
just
switching
like if
things
you were
around.
going to the dentist today and couldn't
Yeah.
come. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
We
we
know how to
love
keep
you.
this
And
show
as a
going.
life coach, what would you tell your client if this
I would
predicament happened?
Exactly what
Right.
you guys, what I told you guys.
See?
You're going to do this show. We're just going
The
to
show
switch
must
the
go
order.
on. Right.
Yep.
It's
that's
not a
it.
big deal. I'm leaving 10 minutes early.
See,
Yeah,
it's really
big
not a
deal.
big
It's not a
deal.
big deal.
But see, we trust each other, so
I
we
know.
know.
Yeah.
It's all
Plus,
good.
we know we can
It's all
handle it
good.
anyway. We just
I
chill.
don't know. Can
Sure.
you?
Put the
Because the
music
way
up.
you guys are
It
acting.
could get
Yeah.
crazy. We'll
Like,
just
how
every
can she
other
leave?
word will be the F bomb. T.
Yeah.
We'll just make it wrong.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
might
care.
miss. We might miss
We'll
the
be playing
ratings.
booty shorts and no.
Go ahead. Hey, so how's the doctor doing?
The
Give us an
doctor's doing
update.
good, man.
She's
Yeah?
freaking
She up and running.
phenomenal.
Yeah, she is. She stepped out and waved at Jen
That's
today.
crazy.
Yup. She's like,
Yeah, she-
hello.
She got her
Crazy.
little arm is mending. What's really crazy is that how the human body does
Yeah.
its thing, you know?
Yeah, when you let
'Cause it's
it,
a break.
right?
I mean,
Yup.
the break was like this, and now it's some shit that just came over it and just turned into a whole new bone. Like,
Really?
yeah, and so she can move it. So she got inspired because I took my bass out to do some bass on the songs that John Paul is going to do.
Yeah.
The new one and stuff. And it inspired her to break her flute out. When I
Really?
came home, her flute was out. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so she said it was
she
kind of
playing?
hard for her to play.
Awesome.
It was hard because her hand's
Okay.
not closing all the way yet,
Yeah.
but she's working it every day, you know.
Wha-
So
Okay.
just see, hey,
And she's
I think
watching
she's
us.
gonna bounce back in a few months.
Hi, Gail.
She's
Miss
watching
you.
us.
Hey,
So
boo boo, I'm telling them the story of you.
We love you, doctor.
So, is she still rehab though? Like how often?
Yeah, I mean they still come and go.
Mhm.
I guess that's gonna be for a while, but Gail getting stingy with it.
Mm.
She getting stingy because she's like, this might come out of my, and I'll be like, is that what you thinking about, the cash?
Hey,
But
she's a money shot.
that's Gail Sue.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
no,
nothing
don't
wrong
say
with
that.
I'm gonna tell it
Don't
real
say
quick.
what.
Don't say money. Are we calling her?
Yeah, her daughter's washing her up, washing her hair.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, what up,
Hi,
though?
Gail. Hi, doctor.
Endo.
Hey, where you? Is Shanita there yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Probably be here
I
around
didn't-
12 o'clock.
Oh yeah, because I didn't tell him you didn't have a bath in 10 days. But that's
He
neither
has
here.
been putting you on blast
No, I didn't.
far
She-
too often.
Everybody
That's because she know I'm lying.
Oh my.
Plus, she ain't
Lord.
she not a risk now, so I can talk shit.
Now her
All right.
arm's working so she can smack you.
All right, boo. So tell everybody hi, and then I'm gonna hang up so we can keep the show.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Gail. Miss you.
Yeah, your seat is still. Oh, well, James getting ready to sit in your seat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's in the hot seat today.
Yeah, he's got something to say for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
So-
a
Maybe just
DNA
something.
testing when I get back to my seat.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Icky.
But,
What do you think's going on here while you're
she
gone,
was like,
doctor?
Like, damn, you just gone. Okay.
The grit after
Well, we're
dark.
gonna let you go. Love you, boo.
All right. Love you, boo.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. So,
So she's doing good.
you guys, we have the Michigan Music Awards coming up.
Oh,
Yay.
Super
I ain't
excited.
got
Yeah.
one yet,
Huh?
but I'm gonna be nice.
Yet.
It's
okay.
Jackie be making me be nice.
Well, hey, we're
Alleged shade thrown.
We're learning a lot about it, so
Right,
it's pretty new.
That's gonna be good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty new.
Because
But
I want to.
here's the thing.
I want to win something.
Yeah, our podcast show is getting in on the ground floor, so we're going to be the podcast show every year.
That's
Yes.
Yeah.
dope. Well, we got to keep James because they got this shit going
But
on.
James has to keep us.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, but you know what it
We
is?
don't want James to get rid of us.
Yeah.
He's just got everything.
Yeah,
You
he
know, when a
does.
person has
Yep.
it where it's easy, you know,
Mhm.
it makes it really, really
Oh
easy.
yeah, for sure. This
Now, is
well, we're
this
gonna
the
talk about
same
that.
show that was going on the west side of the state like last year, or no? Is
I-
this the first one?
Oh no, this
No,
is
this
the
is just
second
award
one.
okay.
This is the second one.
And where was
yeah.
the first one at? Do you know?
Where was it? Oh, it was in a church in Detroit.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Mm.
it's going to expand eventually to be in other parts of the state, actually.
Gotcha.
So it's a
Good.
pretty cool thing.
Mm.
So, and actually, the founder is going to be on next week.
Yep,
That's who
looking
we're
forward to
interviewing
that.
next week. So he's
Yeah.
really excited about meeting you.
Well, I
So-
wonder why. I mean, his
Mhm.
dad could be my best friend. I
Oh
grew up
yeah,
with.
you
That's
have to tell.
crazy.
I didn't say anything to him about that,
Yeah, I
but
grew
you
up
can
with a
bring
Matthew
that up.
Rose.
That's crazy.
When we moved on Monica, it was all Jewish, everybody. And there was one kid, a good friend of mine, Matthew Rose. So when I heard that name, Matthew Rose, I was like, I wonder if that could be my friend. But then she said he's like 40-something years old. And I'm like, well, that's cool because I got a 40-year-old daughter too. So it could be his dad.
Wow, that just would be the weirdest thing.
That would be some crazy
yeah, that
shit.
would.
Well, just get on the book face and check it out.
Yeah,
That'd be for next week.
yeah, I want
So-
to see that. That's
He'd
So-
bring his dad if he knew. I bet.
I know,
if Daddy's
wow.
still around.
Anyway, so
Oh,
we're gonna
that's-
get
Well, I
all-
said if.
I
I'm not
know.
trying to be rude. I'm just
It's hard to
we're gonna
ask
get
them.
all dressed up like we
Okay.
did with the Detroit Music Awards.
Okay,
So
Okay.
it's good.
Mini
It's gonna be-
skirts on you girls. Mini
Yeah.
skirts.
booty shows. No,
There
Yeah,
you
booty shorts
No,
for you.
hell no.
So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see a lot of people we haven't
We
seen
want
in a long
viewership.
time.
All right. So I heard we got the Man of the Year on the interview today.
We
We
do.
So
Yeah.
you got this shit going on, man. I gotta really
do.
compliment you on how this shit
Mhm.
works, man. It's just fantastic.
Yeah. So we're gonna switch.
And
it
he's
up
talking
today.
about the snack bar and the beverages.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's working for me right now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I couldn't stop it.
Jamie's like, that's all it takes. Is
Yeah.
some bourbon. and-
Yeah.
We was zooming like Mario Kart, so I couldn't stop.
That's awesome. All right, so we're gonna switch it up today, guys.
Okay.
And we are. Oh, hi, James.
Digit?
So we're gonna switch it up today. We're gonna start with our interviews
Yeah, start with the
segment
interview
first.
today. Yeah, that's
And then we're gonna play some really cool Team Money music
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the vault.
Yeah.
And then we're going to wrap up our show today with some gin and juice because I know she's got the juice for
She
us.
does, because P. Diddy got 2 days off.
2 days up.
Yeah, they got, his sentence has been reduced.
Well,
2
that's
days.
all the juice.
Yeah. No.
That's all.
I know you've got a whole folder of good stuff there.
There's so much
Holy
shit
crap.
going on.
You know what? This girl, look
And let's
how
don't talk. I
organized.
know she is. She is
This
too
is-
organized.
I'm not too organized, trust me. I'm
Dude,
just a
this
little
is
organized.
like a month.
I'm the
worth
guy
of-
with organized chaos.
Holy
Don't
It's
forget.
not, it's just big so I can see it. It's
That
not,
makes
it's
sense.
really
She
not.
likes it big.
It-
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
true.
All right. So,
Jackie getting
Guys.
dirty.
nope,
I'm gonna quit
she's
eating.
not. Okay.
Yes, you
no.
did.
Go ahead and eat. Go ahead and eat.
Jackie
Okay, so we're super excited. Like Team Money said today, mentioned a little teaser. We've got the man, the man of the hour. So you guys have heard Malcolm Gladwell, the author, said that it takes 10,000 hours to become great at anything.
Wow.
Yeah, 10,000 hours. But our guest today has blown that out of the water.
Yeah,
We know that
I was
because
gonna say
his
that.
hands
Love
are
that.
into everything. So Jamie Flanagan has 30 plus years on the mic, from hosting and producing the nationally syndicated Animal Talk to spinning records for 17 years on 96.3. And there's a whole lot of other stuff that we can't get into because it would take a couple shows. Which we might have to have him back. But anyway, today let's fast forward. He's helping others find their voice, including our show at Podcast Your Voice Studios in Southfield, launching shows, producing podcasts, and hosting his own Man Cave Happy Hour in Detroit City of Champions. He's even built a 24/7 streaming station, MyIrishRadio, connecting Irish music and the culture across the country. But that's not all. Now, for most of us, having one career path is overwhelming, but this guy is also known as DJ Jamie Detroit. He's been rocking weddings and Detroit venues since 1989. In addition to that, for 25 plus years, he's mentored the next generation as a high school English teacher and media advisor. So today we're going to get into a whole bunch of stuff, like what does it take to stay relevant? How do you keep your hands in all these different things and balance and do them well and have a life? And then how do you know which path to pursue and grow? So that's what we're talking about today. So welcome to your studio, Jamie Flanagan.
Thanks for
Hey, DJs winning weddings, man. Y'all make a lot of money,
right?
Don't even be trying to pretend like that.
$1,500 and a chicken dinner. How you gonna say no?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
and that's just me. I don't gotta split it with the bass player or nothing.
A bass player.
I was just thinking about it. I got a 9-piece band.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, how did you do all this? Like, how did the whole entertainment side of your career path develop?
Always been involved in music. My dad was a professional drummer and taught high school. He was a high school band director. And then my mom was a librarian, so pretty much the music man. So music's always been part of my life. So yeah, my dad's a band director. I don't play an instrument.
I was gonna ask you if you were a musician.
Yeah. I wanted to play the saxophone.
Okay.
Right? Nice shiny saxophone, sitting on a fire escape, howling in the middle of the night, so they're like, okay, here's a clarinet. Because if you could play the clarinet, you can play the saxophone, then you have two instruments.
Okay.
I was in 4th grade and I wanted a saxophone, and so it didn't work for me.
Okay.
I didn't follow through, and I gave up, and
Okay.
And I went to Catholic school. We grew up in Detroit, and so I went to Catholic schools, and we didn't have a band program, so I didn't get involved in the band program. So I never picked up an instrument, but I love music, have a love for music, and always had, and all my dad's concerts. My brother's a drummer. He followed in the steps, and but yeah, so that's my passion for music. Comes from my dad.
Okay, got it.
And both of them were teachers, and they had a good life. They're not millions of dollars or nothing, but it was a good, comfortable life. And I'm like, the teaching path looks interesting as well.
Okay.
I love to argue, and I love to the words on the page, and so English was kind of the major I went after, because you argue about what literature means and what it means to you, and interpreting it, and I enjoy that part of that.
I picture
Not
you to be
necessarily
such
diagramming sentences.
I picture you to be such a cool teacher. I mean, because when you first told us you were a teacher, with the side we know of you, because we know you in the entertainment world, I had a hard time with that. And I was like, "You're a teacher?"
Yeah.
So the kind of teacher you'd be like, "Hey, can I run out school Detroit?"
I don't think
he's like, only if I can go with you.
No,
class will be back.
And it's actually the cool classes. I'm the journalism advisor, so it's yearbook, newspaper, broadcast. But I'm just the guy giving them homework. It's like, hey, you didn't finish your edits.
So when you went to school to be a teacher, you went to college.
Yep.
When did you start getting into actually DJing and start developing that whole side of your career path? Was it like a side hustle that you were doing in college to make money, or was it after school? When did that all happen?
Yeah. So it kind of happened at the same time. So I had friends who were in a band, right? So the local rock and roll Detroit scene. My good friends hung out with a band called Beer on the Penguin. But they played with Toby Red and Second Self and those the little bit more notable bands. But I wasn't really a roadie because I didn't carry anything, and I wasn't a groupie because I didn't sleep with all of them. So
with
not all of them,
just a couple.
So, yeah, but so I hung out with them. The lead singer in the band ended up going to Specs Howard. He went to Specs Howard.
Okay.
I never did. And he started working for a DJ company, and they're like, hey, they need help, And so he and I were working for this company, and then we're like, we could do this on our own. And so we split off and started DJing weddings on our own.
Okay.
And then we hung out in the clubs like way too much.
Yeah.
And I got to know the DJs and then the radio DJs. And then that's how I got into DJing the clubs, because I was DJing the weddings and I started DJing the clubs.
Okay.
This is the whole time while I'm going to school at U of M Dearborn
Okay.
to get my
Pursue
English degree.
Yeah.
And so when I got done at U of M Dearborn, I got my master's down at Wayne State in education.
Oh, wow.
And I started substitute teaching as I was working on my undergrad and my master's. And then I was like, all right, I was like looking at radio, and radio is a brutal beast. It is even more so today than it was.
I couldn't even imagine.
30 years
why
ago.
It sucked.
In which way?
Back then.
In which way?
Well, Howard Stern, Private Parts, that movie, right? If you've ever seen it, there's like 4 or 5 scenes where he's like loading up a U-Haul and he's moving to the next town. Yeah, that's the life of a DJ. Someone like Doug Podell,
Farm Reports,
who has been, you start out doing because you went to Specs, right?
I did,
so they're like, set your expectations. You're gonna be doing country music and farm reports,
basically,
until you can work your way back. And so that was the thing. It was like, it looked like a brutal thing. So I got involved at the radio station at U of M in Dearborn. They had their little radio station there, the college station, which was really, it didn't have an antenna. It would just broadcast in the student union. So it was really a big stereo in the student mall. But it was fun because they actually reported as a college station. So they had some rep and in the industry. And so I got a tape with that. So just working on that, and the Edge 89X kind of spawned with the Jacob brothers, spawned the whole Edge franchise. And there was an Edge in Lansing, and I knew Allison, who's on a morning show now.
That's I went to Vertical. Are you talking about
Martin?
90? Yeah, I went to school with her.
Oh, fair play.
Right.
So she went to the Edge in Lansing. Scott Vertical was at the Edge in Lansing, and then Mark Copeland was there. And all these guys were from 96.3, and they had moved out to Lansing, and then they came back from the Edge. And so I connected with the Edge in Lansing. So I started doing some overnights and some weekends in Lansing again while I was doing the club stuff. And I was doing, I did the Shelter. I did the State Theater, Club X.
Kidding.
Yeah, it's the Emerald Theater in Mount Clemens. I was the first DJ when they opened up.
Really?
I got fired from everywhere. Really.
Me too.
Yeah.
I should have did your route.
All the Scroy. I DJ'd all the Scroy bars, Lipsticks, the Ritz, and,
the Rocket Ritz and Roseville,
Wild Woodies, and all of those.
We were just talking about Woodies.
Wild Woody, Frankie Scroy. He and I, same age. I went to St. Clement, but all my friends went to Grosse Pointe North. So I've known Frankie since high school.
Okay.
He had a couple epic high school parties that were you see high school parties in movies.
Right.
It was like
that.
Because his parents were off running the bar, and they had, it was.
Oh my God.
There were a couple epic.
I'm sure.
Parties.
That's crazy, because I always tried to start a party and couldn't get nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, T.
I'm serious.
T, you were in a band making.
I know, we were the band
big
too.
bucks.
But he wore a suit.
At 15.
He wore a suit.
Well, at 15 is when we needed him to come in the door.
He was all doo-wop.
So the interesting thing is that you started in this path while you were in college, but you never left it. You actually kind of expanded.
Kept it going, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's how I paid my way through college, right? So Pat and I launched our DJ company, and we're doing it on our own. And then we kind of built it, and Pat quit. And he opened a coffee house, and so the business was mine.
Okay.
And to pay my way through college, I had 5 guys that worked for me.
Really?
Right. So so I had I turned it into a little company, and that's how I paid my way through college. And as that is so hard because it's with weddings, especially, it's high stakes. You get one shot, It's like you blow it at the club. It's like, next week we'll rock the place, right?
But everybody's drunk anyway.
Yeah. You blow a wedding, you've
yeah.
blown somebody's wedding.
Yeah.
It's like high stakes. And so finding people to work for you in that is a real challenge.
Right.
It's really tough.
Right.
So
It's angry. It's mad at you.
So I gotta.
At least it's your bill.
So then you get into podcasting, and podcasting started like in what 2005, something like that. The world of podcasting.
Actually, we were way before that.
Wow,
really?
Look at you.
Yeah.
Really?
So I got the gig in Lansing doing weekends, but I had all these club gigs, right? And they wanted me to come on full time and do weekday overnights in Lansing. But the person down at the McDonald's wearing the paper hat was making more than I would be making. And I would have to leave these club gigs, which I was making good money at, and the weddings that I was established here in the Metro Detroit area. And I'm like, so I kind of left. I'm like, you know what? If it's going to happen for me, I'm going to do it in Detroit. And that was my attitude. I go, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it happens, it happens, you know?
Yeah.
Because I got my teaching thing going. And so if it happens, it happens. Well, I came back to Detroit, and I was still working I worked in talk radio. I got a job at 1270 WXYT, and it was Mark Scott was there, and then on the weekend it was a How To Weekend with Mike Wendland and Rick Bloom and Glenn Hagee and the Plant Lady, and then there was a show called Animal Talk. And so I helped Animal Talk with their show. And because they're like, Jamie, nobody here helps us with anything. Can you help us? You know, and don't be afraid to crack the microphone. I'm like, are you sure?
Wow.
Now the show's mine. But no, it was a really, really great group of friends. And we did that for about 20 years. And
while you were teaching and building that career.
So I was doing Animal Talk. And Animal Talk was available as a podcast. It was one of the very first ones, like way back. In the 90s. It was in the 90s.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was
probably a cool teacher.
Yeah. Did people even know what podcasting was back then?
No.
Yeah.
And it was like literally when it was podcasting is because people would download it to their iPods, and that's why they're called podcasts. So people wouldn't listen on computers. There weren't lots and lots of apps. People had to download it to their iPods to listen to later or catch a rebroadcast.
Okay.
So yeah, I've got some of those old, because I came across some of the old commercials. So that's when I got involved in the podcasting. And so the Animal Talk was kind of the precipice for that. And then we came back. It kind of went on a hiatus. But I have boxes. In boxes, we have amazing interviews. You know, Bo Derek and Betty White and Dick Van Pett and the Crocodile Hunter.
How did you
before
get those interviews?
It's easy. People are trying to sell something. You know, Bo Derek had a line of dog shampoo. You know, and
Gotcha.
you know, my favorite interview on Animal Talk was George Plimpton. And he wrote the book that became the movie The Paper Lion. He was a participatory journalist, right?
Wow.
So he wrote that book, The Paper Lion. But the thing was, he was a speechwriter. He went to college and he was a speechwriter for Bobby Kennedy.
Oh wow, really?
And he and Rosie Greer are the two guys who tackled Sirhan after he shot Bobby. He was there on the road with Bobby when that happened. Yeah, and I didn't know that because I'm a crappy host and I didn't do my research when I did the interview, because he had written a book called Stories to Dr. Ralph, and this veterinarian went missing and the pets were writing him stories. So that's how it tied into the animal thing. And we're talking about so he has a cool story, but his voice was just the coolest voice. It was like the only other cool one. We had Mort Krim on. He wrote a book, How to Be as Great as Your Dog Thinks You Are, or something like that. Mort Krim had a wonderful voice too. So we had the actual Anchorman and George Plimpton. Those were my two, because of their voices, really.
So how did you do podcasting back then when it started? Because you didn't do Facebook Live and stuff like that.
No, well, it was just it was an iRadio Now. It was just a repository that people could go to and download them from to their iPods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it was a website that people would go to and
once you got the
download
internet, you can do anything.
Yep. So that's how that started. And then, I was working with some guys here that you were familiar with, Bob and Dave at Podcast Detroit. Became good friends with them. Bob was like a fan of mine from the clubs, right? He became a club DJ. He's like, Jamie, he goes, this is embarrassing. He goes, I have mixtapes I made of the set list you would play.
Really?
Yeah. So Bob and I, he knew me, and we were kind of friends back then. But then when we got back into the podcasting thing,
so that's how because he was a DJ too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was his inspiration.
No kidding. Look at you.
Hey, somebody
and there's the glass
somebody.
of whiskey there.
Right.
So that was that. So
Cool.
I partnered up with them, and then we were like, I had all this equipment because we were doing the Animal Talk show. And again, like I said, radio is a brutal beast, right? So we were at 1270 flipped to sports. And so they still let us use their studio, even though we weren't on. And like it was on the weekend, so I think they forgot that we were there using their studio.
Oh wow!
Because I was still employed doing stuff there.
Okay.
But they're finally like, yeah, you guys got to stop using our studio. And so we ended up at WCSX, and we weren't on CSX, but it was like we were doing alternate revenue, and so we would do like pet shows with them. And they would let us use their studio space to originate our show because we at one point Animal Talk was syndicated around 50 channels around the country.
Wow!
Wow,
So
great.
who was your producer? Did you produce it?
Yeah.
You were doing all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was more behind the scenes at that point because there was a vet, a dog trainer, and a reptile expert, and they were the hosts of the shows, and I just said silly things and played sound bites and things.
Yeah, you can't go wrong when you use animals. People love animals.
Oh
True.
my God,
yeah.
So true.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. So
We need a
that's,
mascot.
I kept the Animal Talk thing going and I relaunched it, and I was more of the host. And so I interview authors and inventors and some animal people here and there. And so with Podcast Detroit, I had all this equipment from when we were doing the show out of my garage. People have garage bands. I had a garage radio station
Wow.
to do Animal Talk.
You were way ahead of it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And so I partnered with Podcast Detroit, and I'm like, I should start a podcast studio. And that's when podcasts really were coming into their own.
Yeah.
And that's when I launched the Man Cave Happy Hour and the Detroit City of Champions.
So were you partnered with Bob and Dave?
Yeah, we were
whole...
Podcast Detroit Northville. We were and then Dave very sadly passed away.
Yes.
And that disrupted the whole company.
Right.
So that's when I launched Podcast Your Voice because I wanted to keep it going.
Right.
And so we found a couple of spaces, Matt Fox and I, my kind of a partner here and the co-host on the Man Cave. And so now we got this space, and there's about 15 shows that record out of here.
That's awesome.
And,
15 shows. So how long have you guys been here then?
We've been in this building for 3 years.
Okay.
A year in a building before that.
Okay. So for people that are thinking about possibly doing a podcast, because a lot of people still don't really understand, how to do it.
Come here because it's all set up. All you gotta do
Right.
is sit your ass down.
Yeah. To steal the phrase from the Podcast Detroit guys, we're the easy button for you.
Right.
You don't need us, and that's my pitch to people. You don't need me. You really, really don't. But it for the convenience of it, because you're very, very busy. You have a consulting firm and the restaurant and all those things that you do. If you were to try to, I need to set up the microphones.
There's no way.
Yeah,
it's not of interest.
You could do it, but it's just
not of interest.
Yeah. So I have the infrastructure there for people, and I know how to get it out onto Spotify and onto Apple Music and onto Pandora and do all those things and link the videos. And,
okay,
and
so
make it happen
let's simplify it for somebody who has an idea right now, but they really have no idea how to start. What would you tell them to do?
Just start.
Start with what?
That's make a call and
like
you
go
could,
Facebook Live even.
You
and see if you're
could,
comfortable.
right? So if it's as easy as that. Especially if you're not doing music or something. Facebook gets a little cranky when you do music.
Right. True.
But if you're just talking,
right.
you can record it into your phone, and there's if you just Google how do I start a podcast for free, and then you can put it up. I think Spotify took over. There was a thing called Anchor, and I think Spotify took it over. That people can use it for free, or we use Buzzsprout to host our shows. Here, and there's a free option there. The problem with the free one, after 90 days, your tracks go away. But so
if
there's a lot of free
they're
ones
like
out there to
me
do it.
though, and they don't want to learn to do it on their own, and they come here, what do they do? Call you, contact you, email you, and then what do you expect of them? What should they be?
Just an idea, just an idea, and the money. Just an idea.
Okay.
Just all you need is your idea, and I'll help you shape it, right? I kind of coach them, and that comes back into the teaching, right? So that's I help high school kids with their voice, as you mentioned, and so I help people express their voice, right? Get their message out there.
That's great.
Some people are just, you guys have fun. You focus on music. You share about the Metro Detroit music scene, and that's your goal. Some people, we've had a physical therapist who wanted to get more people into his physical therapy. So his call to action was visit my physical therapy place and
Yeah.
get well. And here's good ideas about getting well.
So
See?
that's a great idea for a business owner.
Yes.
To take whatever it is that their services
So
or
what if
product.
they come with some naked stuff?
That's
I'm just saying,
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Naked
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
wants
that's
he
it.
wants an OnlyFans podcast
Oh,
for his
yeah.
OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
Naked and Afraid.
Naked and
The
afraid.
podcast.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
Not
He's
afraid.
naked, we're afraid.
There we
That's
go.
Naked and not afraid.
Yeah.
It
Naked
just
and not
wrote
afraid.
itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody is interested in a podcast show, they can contact you and you'll coach them through it. So
Yeah.
all you gotta do is come with your idea,
Perfect.
and then you'll go through
Yeah,
and,
it's,
and help them
mhm.
get it all set up.
Podcast
And-
Your Voice is
yeah.
the name of PodcastYourVoice.com.
In Southfield.
Yep.
And here's the thing, like T Money said, he makes it so easy.
Thank
Just
you.
bring your
and,
ass.
and it's not just even that, it's this is our third studio,
Mhm.
and the vibe of the studio
It's perfect.
makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I love
This is such a great vibe here.
And then they got
Like
a
it's
bar
really
and
good
some
vibe.
chips.
Yeah.
And shit.
And T, listen, if
I
T
do, I
gives
do.
it the stamp of approval,
Yeah.
you know it's a good place.
There's a bar, some chips.
So let's go back to everything
I
you
got
do
some
have
ideas,
going in.
yeah.
Okay, so you've got the studios, you're still teaching,
Yeah.
you're still doing the DJ
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah,
And then you start this 24/7 streaming Irish radio.
Yeah.
Where the heck did that come from?
It goes back to the rock and roll stuff. And 89X, the guy who launched 89X was Greg St. James. And 89X went away about 5-6 years ago, something like that. And it was like in the middle of COVID or right at the end of COVID, and everybody kind of did a bunch of the former jocks got together on a big Zoom and just kind of lamented the end of 89X. And everybody was like, somebody should do something and bring this music back and bring this format back the way it should have been. And Greg did it with Radio Cobra Detroit. And so that's a different online one. Greg St. James and his wife launched it, and I was part of that. And he's doing all right with it. I'm still helping him out a little bit, but I wanted to do something a little different on my own. And I love Irish music, and I know a few people doing Irish stuff in town. And the way they built a community, I thought it was very, very cool. So I took that idea that I was like, well, I could launch my own Irish thing. And so I did that. And so it's MyIrishRadio, MyIrishRadio.com. And you can listen there. And it's 24/7 Irish music. And I have people that are on there. I got DJs, Bob Gaffney does Trad to Rad on Friday. And then I got, he met him, he's been in here a few times. And then there's a show out of Louisiana. It's called Welcome Kind Stranger. And the host of that, Tony Davrin, he's from Hollywood, County Wicklow in Ireland. There's a Hollywood in Ireland. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
wow.
And but he was toured with Riverdance. He was a musician in Riverdance, and he met his wife, was the first American dancer in the Riverdance troupe. And they live in Louisiana now. He does a show called Welcome Kind Stranger, which is great. And then out of Seattle, there's a show called
are
Vox
they
Hibernate.
all linked?
And they all stream on there. They have their shifts on
the
My Irish Radio. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so the community in Seattle, big Irish community, you know, and so he does an event calendar, and Tony in the My Welcome Kind Stranger is just a really great music presenter, and he puts together a really amazing show, and he talks about the community calendar there in Louisiana and the things happening. So My Irish Radio is a platform for local communities to do local things. And then when people want to tune into Irish music, there's a spot they can hit 24/7.
So okay, so you start this. How do you get all those shows in different states? Like, do you start emailing them and telling them what the platform is?
Yeah, it's out there in the social media marketing, and then there's a magazine called Irish Music Magazine, out of Ireland, and I advertised in that a little bit, and then.
Okay.
So yeah, people have found me, people have found it, and then I've done some soliciting, you know, just like your Google, what are Irish community, big Irish communities around the country, and so I'd find like little communities that I would just harass those people, and these people are jumping on board. So
Are the Body Boys still around?
The Body Boys?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not sure.
They were a local
Irish band.
Yeah, they used to play
It
for me in
sounds
Northville.
familiar.
They were, and they toured with the Renaissance Festival as well.
Okay.
They are They're so
Fun.
good. Oh my.
So
they're
what's
so
the big
great.
picture for the podcast studio?
Well, I'm retiring from teaching this year.
Wow.
So yeah,
What are you going to do? It's going to be like part-time for
You're
you.
not even old. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. I get to
All right.
retire at. I'm so happy I got to retire before I was 60. It makes
Nice.
me very, very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, don't rub it in.
You know,
T,
it's,
you're never retiring.
but I can't stop working just yet. I'm just kind of done with the teaching career.
Yeah.
It's, I got 30 years, 25 years in, and that's.
Well, and here's the
That's
thing. This whole other world that you've built here, it's not like it's a side hustle.
No, yeah, I can keep going with the DJ thing, and I'll ramp the podcast studio up a
Yeah.
little bit, and ramp up the MyIrishRadio a little bit, and focus on those and grow those.
What's the goal here for the studio? Like,
Just to have fun, really. I mean, the goal of the studio is just a place for me to have my shows, and then if I can help people and I can help people express their voice, and then make a couple of bucks and pay for the infrastructure, and you know, it's fun. I'm not looking to make
It's your
a million.
man cave.
It is. It really
this
is.
is your man cave.
I'm not looking to make $1 million on it.
Yeah.
If I can make a couple of bucks just to
Right.
you know,
doing
supplement.
what you love and helping
I
I
others.
got to learn from you because my man cave don't make shit.
Right. Hey, Colleen, my wife, Colleen, she's and I have a wife who, and all of that.
Yeah, I definitely.
She's
No
like,
shit.
go. And she won't come if I'm DJing. She won't come. We'll go. There's a bar called Smalls in Hamtramck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I still DJ there. I'll be a guest DJ there every once in a while. And if we're just out having
Is
cocktails,
Big Al there still?
no.
No. Okay.
But Mike owns it.
Oh, okay.
Mike and Natalie. But anyway, so if we're going out dancing, we'll go. The two of us will go dance. We'll go dance. Well, it's the smallest DJ night. Let's go. And then, but if I'm DJing, she's like, nah, I'm not going.
That's how my mother was with my dad. He was a famous bass player. She would never go to the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but it's nice because if you're together 24/7,
Right.
you don't have anything to talk about.
Right.
Correct.
Just like,
Exactly.
go do your
Yeah.
thing. Go.
Yeah.
I'll do my thing.
Yeah.
And then we. I think that's
I think that's
why
good.
we get along.
Yeah.
is-
Sure.
Part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you
Because
get a-
otherwise it'd be like, who's that bitch looking at you over
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Right.
Right.
You'd be like, I don't even know. I just had 2 drinks with her.
Oh.
So-
Well, let me ask you something. Do you ever say no to opportunities?
Oh my God, I have a really hard time saying no.
Obviously. Obviously.
I
There's
do.
no word.
I really do. It is a problem. I do too many things. But now with retiring from the teaching, I can focus on these a little more. And you know, so I don't book myself for DJing. I got like an agent, a company. It's Elite Entertainment, Elite Wedding Co. here in the Metro
nice.
Detroit area.
Okay.
And they're 2 guys that I've known since when I had my own company, and we were part
Okay.
of the DJ network. And,
Yeah.
You know, so I've known them, and actually their kids went to my school.
Oh, wow.
And the Dan, one of the owners, he's like, what are you doing? I'm still spinning, you know, and he's like, you should work for me. And I'm like, well, you can book me if you want, you know? And so it was right after COVID. They started booking me through Elite because the other company I worked that was booking me, like the agency, kind of closed up shop. And I was doing some on my own a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was a perfect opportunity. So it's because that's a full-time job, like meeting with brides and
Right.
the whole sales
I was
end
going
of
to
it.
say booking
There's
that's
a
a
whole
whole
other
separate
job.
thing.
So they do that. They
Yeah.
book me,
That's
and
nice.
you know, I meet with the bride and groom a
Yeah.
few weeks before, and then I show up
Mhm.
to the event. But yeah, so that's nice and convenient, and I can scale that up and down.
Yeah.
They're super flexible
That's
people,
money, man.
Yeah.
and it's a great little
Space.
company, you know.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome.
yeah.
hmm
So it's all just it's just fun. It's all just fun, and you know, I hang out with the people on the best day of their life, right? It's like it's a good deal. It's a good deal for me. It's always such positive energy.
Right.
I love doing that. And
So what would you tell, or what do you tell some of your students in terms of, you know, a lot of people are stuck with what direction they should go in their life, and they don't say yes to everything. They miss a lot of opportunities. How do you coach them to, you know, like guide them to what they should say yes to or say no to?
Yeah, it's I took kids to a Red Wings media day. And so we go, and you got to watch the players practice, and then they got to interview. So they were there, and then they talked to the coaches, they talked to management, they talked to a few of the players.
Oh, cool.
But Mike Babcock was the coach at the time,
Nice.
and he was like, "All right," he goes, and there was really like 40 student journalists. He's like, "Put your pens down, put it down, put it down." He goes, "All right, who here thinks they know what they're doing after college?" And 3/4 of the kids raise their hand. He's like, "You're all wrong."
Really?
He goes, I thought I was gonna whatever he was gonna do, and he goes, I don't know, and now I'm an NHL coach. He's like, so he's talking to him like a dad was talking, but like maybe not even a dad, like a really thoughtful, cool uncle. And it was like, but he was like, you got to be open to the opportunities, right? And that's the message I share with my kids. I share that little story, and then, but it's like you got to be open to the opportunities, right? So don't ever. You need to be selective, but never turn your back on an opportunity. And it's like, well, I want to be, like Mitch Albom wanted to be a saxophone player. He wanted to be a saxophone player too, right? And he was in New York, and to make ends meet while he was trying to be a saxophone player, he started writing obituaries. Now he's Mitch Albom.
Really?
Yeah.
He started writing obituaries?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No way.
Yeah. That's how he started writing obits while he was trying to be a sax player. It was because 96.3 was with the sister station of JR. And so he was upstairs, and I was like, hey, Mitch, can I bring some of my kids in? And so it was cool. He let me bring my kids in one day, and before his show, and we chatted it up a few times.
Nice.
He's a really nice guy. And so he shared that story too. It's like, you got to be open to opportunities, right? So you never know where life's going to take you. So be open to those opportunities. Be selective. Yeah. But if you want to be a saxophone player, and writing opens its door to you, maybe follow that a little bit, And so I've followed a lot of it.
That's the best advice I've ever heard somebody say. Yeah. Be open, because I think that's where everybody gets stuck. It's tunnel vision.
I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to be an engineer.
But not just even in high school, even as adults. I'm going to do my business this way. This is going to be the model. It's going to go. And then it's like, no, that's not how it works. Something else throws you a curveball.
And I'm not trying, people are, I'm going to be a podcast and I'm going to make millions of dollars. I'm not trying to make millions of dollars.
Right.
I'm not going to have 1 million followers. I know that. Right. So, but as long as I can be moderately successful, and if I do it and it's entertaining to me and I'm having fun.
Right.
And Colleen says it doesn't cost us any money.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want with my podcast money. I don't touch our money. Yeah. So Colleen's cool with it as long as. So that's why I'm hustling weddings and clubs to pay for my podcast addiction.
Because our money is still being touched. But,
that's really good advice. So one of the things is you said. Don't say or be open to opportunities, but be selective.
Yeah,
that's the challenge there.
It is. I say yes to a lot. Somebody wanted to come in here and record at like 11 o'clock at night the other night, and I was here. It was on 9 o'clock, and I'm like, and I was so proud of myself. I said no. Okay. I was like, no, I can't. It's I just can't.
Do you ever look back at everything you've done and regret on something that you did say no to?
No.
Because you said yes to everything.
So I've said yes to so many things. Yeah. It's no.
It's so easy to say yes.
Yeah.
You do the same thing.
I mean, I know.
You do the exact same thing.
At least this shit is paying for it.
Yeah.
So, well, with you going forward, you're expanding this right now. Yeah. You're going to retire from teaching. What else do you see happening? Like, is this the path you thought you were going to be on when you look back, 10 years ago?
No, just like the MyIrishRadio thing is like, I need. What was that? It wasn't even a glimmer of anything.
I know. When you told me, I was like, "What? You're doing what?"
And it's working though. But it's working. And it's baby steps and small. I'm not trying to go huge. I'm not trying to go big. And I'm not over investing in things. It's just I'm just doing it slowly. So and if it doesn't work, you can step away.
Do you ever have people that say you have your hands into too many things?
You've met my wife. Okay. You have your hands in too many things.
They always think that.
Yeah. It's like would I be a better teacher if I did less of that? Would I be a better DJ?
Would you? Do you think?
I mean, things.
Don't you think
there's been some movie days because I had a podcast late the night before, not gonna lie. What are they gonna do, fire me? I got 58 days till I'm retired.
There you go. No, but don't you think
not that he's counting?
No.
Sometimes if you have that type of personality where you creating obviously fuels you.
Yeah.
So you get excited. And don't you think that like inspiration from here probably does help teaching in some way, and teaching does help some of the other stuff you do too? Don't you think it sort of all crosses over? One thing leads in,
there's a lot of cross cross-pollination that I do. So I do podcasts with my kids and my broadcast kids. We do a podcast unit. I make them do a podcast.
You do?
Yeah. Just
What's
to
the
see what
kind of podcast?
So whatever they want.
Okay.
Right. And I have a default one that if they don't have an idea or if they don't like their idea, they can't record their idea. Then I have them. This one is called High Impact Sports. And so it's the Impact High School Sports Head on You. So, and there's 8 questions, right? And so they get an adult who played sports in high school and they talk about what it was, how it impacted them. And so the coaches and the teachers, and they talk about, and then the questions, what taught you more, winning or losing? What do you have any superstitions?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So and I like that one.
Yeah.
See which one of these jerk knobs says it's winning's
right.
There was one teacher. He's like winning, 100% winning.
No.
Yeah. It was funny. This one teacher. I'm like, oh wow, right on. Okay, winning it is, right? So it's fun. But the cool thing is the cross pollination with it, right? Last year, I was able to, through my contacts, Billy Sims was in town, right? And so I was able to take a couple of my kids and sit down with Billy Sims, and they did a high impact sports interview with Billy Sims.
How cool!
So
that is really cool.
And I've had kids. The Bee Movie, when Jerry Seinfeld was in town for the Bee Movie, we got to go and sit in a room with Jerry Seinfeld.
Wow!
And I had 2 of my students in there asking Jerry Seinfeld questions. But there was 15 of us, and there was a bunch of other people. Warren Pierce was one of the people in there with us. But,
what an experience for
Shia
those
LaBeouf,
kids.
though, which is cool. Our coolest one. We went, It was the greatest game ever played. He did that movie.
Edit button.
Oh my God! Right? Oh my God! Yeah, it was great. It was but it was cool. It was at the Townsend Hotel, and it was just me and 3 of my kids, and then 2 students from Wayne State, from the Wayne State paper. So there was just the 5 of them, and I was just there. And so they got to talk to in a private suite there at the Townsend. It was funny, yeah. And it's he's he's talking about the movie. He's like, hey man, we're not making fucking bagger bands here. It's because he's talking about the realness of the game.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, with my high school kids. The worst thing, it was Friday Night Lights. Buzz Bissinger wrote the book, and then I forget the director. He passed away. He was in Aliens. Anyway, he was there, and then another actor. But he was in, so we're there and we went to Ford Field to interview these guys for Friday Night Lights. And I take these 2 journalism girls. And in journalism in your book, when I first took over the class, I'm like, what is with this former advisor? It's all chicks. But it's a heavily female demographic in high school. I thought I was stepping into the classroom. I'm like, what was with this previous advisor? He's lining up all these girls. I mean, but and I was like, oh no, that's just how it works.
Right.
But so I take these 2 young ladies down. They're attractive young ladies, whatever. And we're there at Ford Field with these, these 2 16-year-old girls, and there was a couple football players, and then the actors and the director. And one of the actors was in the movies what I like about high school girls is I get older, they say the same age.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He was in that movie, and he said that to these girls, and I'm sitting there going, dude, seriously, no, this is not
cool. And we gotta go.
Yeah. This is my 3rd or 4th year teaching. I'm like, I am so this was a good career.
You're I don't have tenure.
I know. But I made it past that. We got past that. So I cross-pollinate, right? So that was a radio connection that I had. I was able to take these kids down for this interview, right? So it's I kind of cross the streams with it. And so sometimes the PR firms in town, we need young people to review this movie or to come to this event. And so the PR firm will call me. It's like, hey, can you rally the troops and get some high school kids to come in? So, through my radio thing, I get the high school kids to come to these things. That's
got to be hard for them to get that audience and not be creepy about it. Like you were saying, you know what I mean? Okay, we need some young kids. I know we just pulled up in the white van.
You do.
Yeah, exactly.
Candy, puppy,
yeah, exactly.
So so there's a lot of cross-pollination in the things that I
do. It does benefit really to have your hands in more than one thing, because you don't know what's going to inspire the next big idea. So you've had quite a few students that have gone on to do successful things. So do you have some right now that you think, that's going to be the next big reporter or broadcaster?
I got one guy right now.
Do you?
Nick. He's he works really hard. And here's what I tell my kids, right? It's say it, mean it, do it. Right?
Say it, do it.
Say it, do it.
I
right?
like
Because
that.
I use my
it.
connections in radio, right? And I get them. All right, hey, the press screening, right? Here's you got to go to this movie. You're going to go see this movie, and you're going to review it, right? And then have you ever been to one of the press screenings? Right? There's a chair with your name on taped on it, and you there. And so the kids, I didn't make it. I'm like, no. I mean, I got you a seat
like
with
you
my
have
P,
to
with
make
the P.
it.
Yeah, you can't not go, right?
So you kind of know.
So and it's so Nick is a say it, mean it, do it guy for me. He's when he says he does something, he does it. He comes
so what do
through.
you see him doing if you had to predict?
He loves movies. He wants to review movies, and he wants to go on and do a maybe TV or radio. Being an entertainment writer, it'd be like a Gary Graff, right? So just in tune with the entertainment and movie things. Well, Gary's not so much movies, but music.
Yeah, music.
But that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. So, what advice would you give people starting out in podcasting, or really in the entertainment world?
I was like, is how I got my gig at the Edge in Lansing. I was persistent. I was very persistent. I didn't give up. They told me no a few times, and I just kept calling back. I'm like, are you sure?
You did?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So being persistent.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
So in other words, they said no. You didn't go wait.
And I didn't
How long after did you start calling back?
I didn't take the no. I would, and again, I tried to, just give it a week or two, and just I wasn't hammering them every day.
Yeah.
I'd give it a thing. And networking is huge, right? And that's how I finally got in. Just be nice to everybody. Connect with people. Don't be afraid.
Don't burn a bridge.
Don't be afraid to say hi.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
being nice helps.
Yeah, for sure. So it's
good advice. Okay, so be persistent and networking. Your two main things.
Be kind.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for taking time away from back there
to
join us.
The man behind the curtain.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a drop the mic.
Yes.
We're gonna do one drop the mic here. Hi, Sandy.
All right.
Sandy's on.
Hi,
Hey,
Dano.
All right. Yeah.
Hello. He's talking about Arthur P. Dano.
Yeah.
Yep.
Baby.
Oh yeah.
Steve caught me eating. He said
chips.
Don't stop eating those chips.
He just
They're
called
good
you out.
chips.
Even
That's
Gail
why-
said snacks.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
Gail wants you to bring snacks.
I'm hungry. Yeah, right.
All right. We have to do a drop the mic. So
I got
T. Yeah. Okay. Well, T should have been in charge of it because it's Gail's thing. But look, he's just over there on his phone.
He's on his
I'm
phone.
on my phone looking at Instagram. Everybody going crazy.
What you looking at the gram for? Good Lord.
They're crazy.
Yeah. So are we.
All right. What do you have?
Hey, there you go. If you could master a musical instrument
That's so
overnight, which one would you choose? Torn, right? Because I do want to learn that saxophone. I would, but my dad and brother are both drummers. And I got my dad's drum kit.
You do?
My dad passed away just like 3 weeks before my wedding, 16 years ago.
Oh wow.
And that sucked in a big way. So my mom, is hanging tough, and she's in Florida now. So we're cleaning out the house up here, and my dad's drum kit, and I'm like, I don't play drums, but I'm like, Colleen, I don't think I'm ready to get rid of these. I don't think it's this nice Ludwig set, silver.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, as we're cleaning out all the stuff, I find the receipt for it when he bought it. So my dad got drafted for Korea, right? And he played the drums, and luckily he made it in to the Army band.
Okay.
So he toured with the Army band. Yeah.
Thank God.
Way. So yeah, he got to play. I'm looking. I got to do some research. I want to find because they played at the Kentucky Derby like a couple different times, and they would play the formal things. And there's got to be a picture out there.
There's got to be footage somewhere.
Right.
So that's one of my retirement things is to try and find a picture of that.
Got a new project.
Cool.
So, but he was stationed at Fort Knox, and so I have it going through all the stuff. I'm like, look at this. It's this is the receipt for his drums when he bought them back during the Korean War.
How much were they?
It was like $200 or something.
Wow.
But it's on Fort Knox letterhead.
Wow.
And the gold seal on it and everything. And I'm like, I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of the drums.
No.
Because those drums now, they a couple $1,000.
I gotta keep them. I try to. One of my students is like a drummer. He plays with Ted Nugent, Jason Hartless.
Yep.
And
he's a prodigy.
But yeah, he's an amazing guy. But he's Pearl up and down. If he, so I would have given him to him just because he's a drummer. He would appreciate him. Right. But he's a Pearl guy, so he's like Ludwig. So I got to find somebody.
You should maybe reach out to the people at Ludwig. I bet there'd be a way. I bet that there is. They would be interested in showcasing them with the receipt and everything. You know what I mean? You should sincerely
That's a cool idea.
Do that.
Like, my dad's upright bass is in the basement.
Right.
I mean, my mom used to say, "There you go with his girlfriend." So his girlfriend was sitting in the basement for a long time. I would donate it to if they do a jazz thing at the Art Institute. I would donate
wow.
Absolutely.
And his story along with being on the cover of a few of the Detroit magazines.
Right.
So.
But like reaching out to Ludwig, they might be able to, could be instrumental in getting you that Kentucky Derby footage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you, Jamie. But one last shout out. Podcast Your Voice.
Yeah. PodcastYourVoice.com.
Okay.
MyIrishRadio.com, DJJamieDetroit.com, and everything's linked there.
Yeah. Every personality has a link.
So if you are interested in starting a podcast, if you're interested in starting a podcast, get a hold of them. You'll love it.
Yeah.
So,
yes, you will.
Thanks for bringing
Thank you.
Thank
I got to sit at the big kids table.
Yes, you did.
We're gonna
get back in the corner. No,
stay tuned,
that's what I was getting ready to say. The same thing. Now, get back over there.
So stay tuned because we're gonna listen to some T-Money songs.
Yes,
right
so
now.
you had one,
and then we're gonna come back with some gin and juice. We're switching it up.
Yeah, you had one that was marked fast, number one fast, and it sounded. What did it sound like to me? It sounded bounce to the ounce.
Oh, it sounds like that. Yeah.
All right. Oh, pound. Hey.
I can't walk away until I drop you. It's honest aggravation that's been tried and true. Leave the door open just enough for me to walk on through. Not to mention the bars and tension we can't refuse. There's a book in the road, I can't take it anymore. Darling, we can take it slow if you want. And I know it's gonna last if you're broken on the cast. If I study you this class that I'm on. Give me all your loving. Give me all your loving. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your loving. Give me all your loving. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your nothing. Flashbacks running through my mind for weeks to come. Wait for you to hit my line. This ain't one and done. Need another long, sleepless night. Tell me what you have in mind. I do everything you like. Give me all. Give me all your loving. Give me all your loving. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your loving. Give me all your loving. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your loving. Give me all your loving. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your loving. Give me all your loving. Give me all your nothing. Give me all your nothing.
I've not heard it.
I put the bass and everything on it.
He won't let me hear it.
Yeah, well, you know. What I like about it is that he's doing it all for Mom anyway. He would love to.
So this is John Paul. That was John Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine, ATZ, and me, and John Paul.
And you're going to add a rapper to
yes,
this.
a rapper. a mirror I want to put on the end
my
of it.
God,
But
this is gonna be
I
so
could
good.
let a female. It depends on because he says, give me all or nothing, you know.
And a
I could.
female.
Yeah, I
Come
gotta
on,
get the
and
right
a
one. I know the
female.
right one. Sky is out there. I'll roll up on Sky. She'd
Wait,
be like,
give it to you
Sky who?
all.
Not
this girl
Sky.
named
Not
no,
Sky
no,
Covington.
not Sky
No, she's
Covington. No,
jazz.
my
Okay.
friend Sky that was all on the Westbound stuff with me and everything.
Oh
She was
my
one of the Westbound
God.
soldiers. Yeah.
Wait, she's not the one that was in Canada, was she?
No, that's
No.
Kiko.
Okay. So
Kiko
where's
would be good too. I mean, those
Well,
are people
wait,
that
where-
can
where's
bring
Sky
it.
at?
Kiko would kill
Sky's here
it.
in Detroit.
Oh yeah, you gotta get her.
Yeah, and she's dope. Too.
I'd love to hear a female rapper
yeah,
on that.
because she can rebuttal back to what he's saying.
Oh my
And then he
God.
comes back in.
All
with
right,
her.
so how many songs are you guys
Well, so we're
doing?
gonna do like 5 because I found some new stuff. You know how he likes the old songs.
Yes.
I found like 3 real old ones. From
Yeah,
him
he loves
yesterday.
that old stuff.
Yeah. So, but the one he's got now, I just put bass on it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, bass and then horns. The horn player has his part done.
Oh my
now I gotta
God.
bring them in.
So
there.
are the lyrics
That's
done?
the one I told you when I said, John, how you come up with this song? Oh, well, I ain't really. I said that's the wrong answer.
Yeah.
That's the
I
wrong
love it.
answer, homie.
I love it.
I need some hurry up. I
Did he
don't
get
have
it
that
done?
much time. Well, he's getting it done.
Oh, he's getting it done.
In the meantime, I'm getting the track done.
Okay,
Say
so
it,
the
mean
lyrics
it,
are
do
done.
It, John
Yeah,
Paul.
the lyrics are great. He's done on that.
Oh, he is done.
Yeah, he's done on that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the new one that I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The brand new one.
No, the one you just heard is kind of brand new too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I know, right? But there's another brand new one that's really. He
I'm
heard it with me
excited that you
one
guys are
day.
going to
He
have
said
5
it's-
songs.
Yeah. And then
You put form fitting on
and
there.
then form fitting is
Yeah.
one of them. You know,
That's so good.
I love
yeah.
that
So
song.
these some good.
Me
You know,
too.
John Paul is the shit.
I'm excited.
If I had to have some money, thinking who would make it next, and plus the money grab that I want us to do,
Mhm.
he's partly in my mind for it,
I hope so.
along with 4 other artists that I know.
Hmm.
Nobody's turning down no money
No.
because nobody's
Mm-mm.
giving you no money.
Right.
And
Right.
if you're getting a chance to get your shit distributed,
Yep.
you know, just take the money
Yep.
and get your shit together.
What's happening with Nina's stuff? Is it all?
Done. Oh, you should hear it.
So are
pretty.
we planning a release party, or we got to get
I
with
gotta
her?
find out when she said she had a time when she wanted
She
to do it
did?
'cause her birthday was in that time.
We should probably.
Is
meet
she
with
going to be
her.
at the
April.
awards?
Yeah, we should do it. We should meet up with her. She
Yeah,
probably won't
we
be
need
at that
to.
award.
No,
No.
probably not. We should
No, but
probably.
yeah.
get
Yeah, because I
together
like to
with
know.
her.
And then her music just did. I sent another one of the songs to Jamie already, so that's another one we could play. That's really nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, so her shit is. You know, it took a minute because the drum was getting a little off on a couple. You have to really dissect this shit sometimes. People,
Yeah.
y'all just listen.
Right.
With me, I'm like, man, was he off his field? Off
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
We're all
that?
like, it's done.
yeah,
Sounds
right,
good.
right. With me and the engineers dissecting this, she's stretching it. And I mean, it turned out really, really good. So we'll play one more song and then we'll come with the juice.
Okay.
You
All right,
get
so
it.
you had
Perfect.
that, the number 2 or the one that you said was the other?
I don't
Play the
know.
number 2.
Are we spinning the
try
wheel?
Number 2.
All right.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, this is yeah, but this is good.
One true love, ain't nothing like my baby. Ain't put no one above, no. Can't put my trust in no, no. I can't even play no games with my baby, nah, nah. Do anything for the ring, oh yeah. He gon' do the same, oh yeah. Pray no switch up. Oh, ain't no way, no, ain't no way, no, ain't no. Oh, ain't no way, no way, no way, no way, no. I got a heart that's filled up and a soul that's lifted up. Hey, hey. a heart that's filled up. I can fill your heart with love. Take me, don't break me. I got a heart that's filled up and a soul that's lit up. Hey, hey. Give me your heart, I can fill it up. Heart, I can fill it up. Heart, I can fill it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Heart that's filled up. Oh.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
That's
Care.
beautiful.
With
Care.
Gail
How
on
do
the
you
flute.
spell her?
C-A-I-R.
C-A-R.
Hair, like hair.
Care.
So
with a
Gail's
C.
on the
Yeah,
flute?
that's Gail on
Yep.
the flute.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Gail playing some nice shit.
That's
on that.
beautiful.
Yes.
Oh,
So when she
man.
get through with the juice, by then you'll probably be gone. But I got the one Nina song, a different one that was finished.
Okay.
I'm just knocking her stuff right out the back. I love it.
Yeah.
And I had to get back into the, after Gail got messed
Yeah.
up, I was out of it.
Oh yeah. You were busy caretaking
I know,
and
right? Yeah.
being
So
doctor.
I looked at
Yeah.
I kept looking at my bass in the corner and like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you do play bass.
Yeah.
Try not to forget that.
Yeah.
But
The
it
realty money.
Yeah.
Well, the realty
But it reminded me of
money's
what my dad said one time. I was like, Dad, you know what? I never see you practice, man. You don't practice. He said, for what?
for what?
I was like, that's a good point, man. So now I'm at the for what
Yeah.
part. I don't have to
Yeah.
practice. I just
Well,
pick it up and play it.
We got to get into
Yeah.
our friend. and
Yeah.
Get,
We are,
get
yeah.
rolling.
Look,
Now
more,
you're
the
coming
music
back.
is great.
Yep.
It's
So,
a lot of great
Just waiting
music
for
happening.
this last one with John Paul, or
Right. Yeah.
you got a
well,
couple more.
I already did the couple more.
Okay.
So just John
Okay.
Paul, one more banger like this.
Beautiful.
Wait till you hear it.
I'm excited.
It's great.
All right. So Jen, what you
She
got
gonna take
for
the
us?
juice
I
out.
got the juice.
Yep.
Oh
You know what I do. Stock. There's Doc.
Doc is always there. You know.
Yes,
She's at home doing it right.
She's
Yeah,
practicing.
she is, right.
She said, I heard me. It's part of the physical therapy, right? Yeah.
Put on a bunch of music. She's on a lot of music.
Good. Keep her busy. Yeah. All right. Well, we always start the juice with Diddy's dumbass, but I have to tell you, he's being so uncharacteristically well behaved now.
Are you bored?
That
He
he
wanna
settled
go
into
home.
4-6. Yeah, I'm beginning to kind of rethink that decision. But yes, as we talked about before, the Didophile is still working for the prison chaplain and is still involved in the residential drug abuse program at the prison. The whole reason behind it being to lessen his sentence, and that seems to have worked, at least for now. Didophonic's release date has been moved up, not by much, but still. He was due to be released in June of 2028, but now it's been moved up to April 25th. So about a month-ish. And there's been a little bit of talk from Keefe D, who is going to be tried for his possible involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Well, the trial's been pushed back, and it's due to start in August, and Keefe is trying to get Diddy subpoenaed to testify in the trial. And it sounds like it won't be much of a problem because Ditto Icky's legal team believes his testimony, mainly to deny allegations that he offered a bounty on Tupac, could help their case. So Keefe D has claimed for years that Ditto Nasty allegedly offered $1 million bounty for Tupac's murder. And of course, Didophonic and his team are denying it all. So, I mean, we'll have to see how that whole mess turns out. But I mean, all in all, he's kind of keeping his nose clean for now.
At least
He'll screw up sooner or later. They all
maybe
do.
he found love.
He got a boyfriend. I said that last time. I think he's got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't talk if his mouth is full. So anyways,
Oh my God.
the grand jury is still hard at work
goes to
hearing
show.
testimony in
There
the
it goes.
murder investigation of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Last we juiced the singer's family members, who were all pretty much subpoenaed by the grand jury, were appealing the subpoenas, and they all lost. So they are expected to testify soon, and there was no official arrest or charges or anything like that that's been announced yet. Courts in a Texas appellate case have unsealed documents showing authorities consider the singer to be an official target of the investigation. So it doesn't mean that he's being charged yet or anything like that, but the grand jury is hard at work to just
Charge his ass.
put him away. Yeah. So, I'll keep you posted on that. Jackie's favorite story now, Nancy Guthrie. Unfortunately, there hasn't been too much juice on that. And Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos claims that they are definitely closer to identifying someone connected to the abduction, though no one's been arrested for her disappearance yet. A weird guy was arrested for DUI after authorities were called on him last week.
He's just gonna get anybody.
Yeah, he was.
Did it.
Well, no, this dude was driving around. He passed her house like 50 to 100 times, and then when they pulled homie over, he had a picture of her on his phone.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit weird. Yeah, but
really
authorities are saying that there is absolutely no connection to the disappearance. So Savannah and her family have increased the reward to up to $1 million for information that leads to their mother's whereabouts.
This is mind blowing because $1 million will change your life.
My thing is this:
they
should have offered the $1 million from the beginning.
Well, she did, and the authorities told her to withdraw it.
Oh, see, they shouldn't have, because if you said $1 million right off the top, somebody would have found grandma.
Well, I think they were worried about all the fake stuff coming.
Yeah, you don't get it unless we find her.
That's true. So, so they increased it to $1 million, and it's just for any information that leads to their mother's whereabouts. FBI and local police continue to come through DNA and video leads. Savannah made her first visit back to the Today Show studio on Thursday. The visit was unplanned, and it was not to work, but to thank and hug her coworkers. It's reported that over 100 staffers stopped by to extend their support, and they even held a prayer session for Nancy's safe return. It all went down off camera, so it wasn't part of like the actual Today Show.
Right.
So as more information drops, I will keep you updated. We're certainly praying for Nancy Guthrie and the entire family.
Grandma's gone now.
See, be optimistic.
Okay.
Old people can live a long time.
Yeah, they came with their medicine.
Well, like we talked about this before. If this was planned, then they're keeping her alive. So, Anyways, this is probably my most favorite story this week. Britney Spears. Britney was arrested for DUI on Wednesday. Yeah, she did it again. Yeah, near her home in Thousand Oaks, California. Now, if you've been on any type of social media lately, I'm sure this comes as no surprise since she has been posting these really sad videos of her dancing around her home in barely any clothes, boobies falling out, makeup and hair, a total hot mess. But you can tell she thinks that she is the belle of the ball.
Hey, she's worth 70. I checked her net worth 70 million. She is
she's worth more than that. She just sold her catalog. So I think she's like 130 now.
Money.
But so it doesn't sound like she agreed to a breathalyzer either because she was transported to the hospital for a blood draw. TMZ is reporting that police also found pills in the car as well. So it really isn't looking good for Britney because people close to the star are saying that the pills are probably Mexican Adderall since the singer frequents Mexico to pick them up allegedly. And also allegedly really likes Adderall. The problem with that is that Mexican pills are frequently cut with other narcotics like fentanyl, cocaine, and meth allegedly. So authorities are saying it will still be at least a week or two before results come back on those pills and her blood work. Some sources say she is telling people that her blood alcohol level was 0.06, which is below the 0.08 legal limit. But those pills are involved now, so it's a whole nother monster. They're going to test that blood, and if the Adderall and whatever else was in her system, then she's going to be in big trouble. Apparently, they're driving around her car and staying at her house, from what I understand. So she is reportedly scheduled. She is scheduled supposedly, or I can't even think right now. Sorry. The whole thing just makes me like, what is this bitch doing? She is reportedly scheduled to appear in court May the 4th. So May the 4th be with her. And prosecutors will likely review the lab results before deciding exactly what they're going to charge her with. So.
I really feel bad for her. I think it's sad.
Well, she had a whole bunch of sobriety coaches, which they apparently they had to tell her that they were all life coaches. Otherwise, she was going to have a big issue with it. And she fired them all right before this. So.
She just looks lonely.
Yeah, she does.
But is there a reason that she's lonely? Is she just like crazy, or is she just horrible?
Well, I know I've been with crazy. I know how to deal with it. Brittany, call me.
I don't know crazy.
The interesting thing is, like, if you compare her and Britney Spears, they were both child, musicians or whatever. They made it big when they were young or started to. And you look at Taylor Swift. I mean, she's just a machine. She's such a, she's so completely different. And then you've got this. It's like, what happened?
I think it's the Disney aspect of it. Because was Tay-Tay a Disney girl? I don't think she was.
Yeah, Disney.
No,
when you
I don't think she was.
Yeah. Disney makes you up. Yeah, Disney does mess you up. Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah.
Hey, but Sinners won a lot in the past. You know, the movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, they won. I mean, he won really good, and he won the Man of the Year in the NAACP award.
Oh yeah.
So he was a great actor in that.
You heard about the Tourette's guy there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I heard him holler at him. He said some shit.
Yeah, he said some shit.
Did they say what he said though?
Drop the N-bomb.
Oh, he did?
Twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have been funny as fuck.
I don't think he thought
I
it
don't
was
think
funny.
it landed as funny, to be honest.
No,
I don't think anybody thought that was funny.
I'd have been fucking cracking up.
But
okay.
All right, so last time we talked about Cardi B and Stephon Diggs' big breakup. But now Stephon is dealing with another big breakup. The New England Patriots are going to release him. News.
Come on back to Buffalo.
The news will be made official. I doubt it. Will be made official after the start of the new season next week. And he has been ordered by a judge to stay away from his former chef as well until the strangulation case is settled. The pre-trial hearing is set for April 1st. And please remember that the Patriots organization stood behind Diggs when the allegations first came to light. It just seems weird to back him up like that, knowing that the Pats were going to let him go. But whatever. Plus, he's 33 years old, and in NFL years, that's like 53. So he'll be a free agent on March 11th. And to be honest, the Pats would have to pay him a huge salary for this upcoming season, $26.5 million to be exact. So no one knows where Stephon will end up.
Come on back to Buffalo, Stephon.
But he did post on the gram saying, "Thank you for a hell of a year. We family forever." So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the Pats needed to free up some cash.
Cardi look like she's a mess, though.
Cardi's always been looking like.
But you heard her say she's getting rid of some of that booty now, since she keep falling. She can't even balance herself.
People say it's stank.
Yeah, and it probably stank.
Yeah, exactly.
She look like she stank.
That's it with them nails. We're not even gonna get into booty hygiene with Cardi B. Anyways, a little bit of sad news for the Detroit Lions. All good things must come to an end, and so goes the era of Sonic and Knuckles, aka Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Both of them?
No, not both of them, just David Montgomery. And it was announced Monday that Montgomery was being traded to the Houston Texans.
Wow.
So right, kids, he's gone, but we get a 4th round draft pick this year and 7th round in 2027. Plus, we acquire offensive lineman. You ready for this? Juice Scruggs. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's a great name. That's a great name. And a name says it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's got some juice behind him. This is going to be good.
Juice Scruggs?
Yes.
Well,
so,
come on in, Juice.
Yeah, even though I'm sad to see him go, I am stoked that we get the Juice for obvious reasons. So, forward down the field, Juice.
Oh,
yeah.
God,
go to the Super Bowl. Let's do it. So, yeah. All right, some other big news that's kind of been going on since Thursday. I'm sure Jamie's aware of this since he's a regular at Smalls. But today is going to wrap up the 28th annual Hamtramck Blowout. It's a 3-day event that actually started this past Thursday, like I said, and I'm quite sure the party is not going to stop after tonight's headline show by Detroit Party Marching Band. Let me tell you a little bit about this event. The festival is a Detroit-focused music festival that showcases the local underground scene. Indie, punk, garage rock, hip-hop, electronic, literally everything your ears could want to listen to and more. And how it works is that you purchase one wristband and cruise around Hamtramck, bar hopping, and checking out sweet local bands. This event was started back in 1998 by the Detroit Metro Times magazine. And it is one of the most unique and fun ways to check out not only some of what Detroit has to offer as a city, but to hear and see the pulse of the city, its music, and who makes it. You know what I mean?
Reefer
it's
Man.
Yeah.
The
Reefer Man. Yeah, there we go. We've been thinking about that for a minute. So the unofficial music hangout spots will likely be Smalls, New Dodge Lounge, and Plav Post, where the Detroit Party Marching Band will wrap up the official music evening at midnight. You can purchase a wristband at any of the participating bars for $20, and it gets you into all the events for the big blowout night.
Nice.
And this marching band, have you guys heard of them?
I think I have.
They're insane.
I've seen them.
We should consider having. I mean, it's a big group, but that could be insanely
That would be
fun.
wild as hell.
Like,
Like
honestly, we could have some of them out in the hall. I mean, I'm not kidding. That could be
I
fun.
like that.
I'm thinking for September.
Try to find a number.
Okay, I'll reach out for sure.
That would be crazy as fuck.
All
I
right.
get to split, guys.
All right.
So
Okay, you
We
gotta go.
love you.
All right, love you.
Jackie's got to work.
Yeah.
She
Jackie
got to
took a
make
job.
that
Take
money.
that.
Make that money.
Here's that weed, I promise you. Don't open it until you get to the car.
That's what
Don't open it
happens.
until you get to the car,
That's
man.
what happens here on From Detroit with Chris.
That's for Rocky. It's a joint for Rocky in there. Oh, God.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right.
Anyways.
Okay, come on.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna do the final squeeze, the new end segment here. So here we go. So we're gonna start the final squeeze by giving flowers to Reverend Jesse Jackson, who passed away February 26th at the age of 84. Jackson was a civil rights leader, Baptist minister, and political activist, being a key figure in the civil rights movement.
Okay.
Jackson is also remembered for his profound "I Am Somebody" speech. Rest in power, Reverend. And we give flowers to Oliver Power Grant, co-founder of Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yep, he produced and financed all the Wu's major albums and founded WuWare. Oliver passed away on February 24th.
I saw the movie.
Yep, of pancreatic cancer. He was 52 years young. So rest in power to you, our dear friend. Hash Bash is right around the corner, kids. And believe it or not, all of the maps for the Great Lakes Expungement Network scavenger hunt have sold out.
Wow.
They sold over 500 maps and raised over $60,000. The hunt goes live on Monday, March 30th at 9 a.m. You know I'm going to be there, so I got my map. Trust and believe.
You did good. Last year you had 100 items.
I got to say thank you to Natalie. She's the one that hit me to it. As soon as I saw that they went up, I was like, Natalie, there, it's live. You better, I hope you got your map, girl. I hope you got your map.
We had to give our spot away from Hash Bash because of our Gail, and I didn't want to play it without her.
I get it.
But we will be back next year, and they promised me that I could book all of the talent in that one slot.
Nice.
So that's going to be good because I can control the narrative.
You should still ask him for a room for this year.
Oh, wait, yeah, I could. Yeah, there you go. No shit.
Yeah, call us.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Damn. We'll be in that motherfucker smoked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cruising right along, Team USA men's hockey won the gold in Milan after a crazy 2-1 overtime victory over Canada. Forward Jack Hughes scored the gold medal goal, ending a 46-year hockey gold medal drought. And it was exactly 46 years to the date of Miracle on Ice. So that's pretty cool, too. Goalie Connor Hellebuck made 41 saves, and Jack lost 2 teeth. Congratulations, men's hockey team USA. And I'm sure, I don't know if you heard about this or not, but tornadoes touched down in Union City, Three Rivers, and possibly a third in St. Joseph County yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was bad.
Look,
very bad.
Snow is bad enough. But then when the snow melts, now all of a sudden
But it's insane. The temperature is fluctuating damn near 30 degrees in a day. Like, it's crazy. And I don't know. I don't know the woman that posted this, but last night when we were looking at some of the footage from the damage and everything from these tornadoes, there was a woman like standing on her back porch on a lake, and across the lake, you could see like the gray cloud, and she's kind of filming, and she's like, oh my gosh, look at this cloud. She's like, is this a tornado? Wait, is that about to become a tornado? Is this a tornado? Are we like, and then next thing you know, like you're watching this thing go all the way around to the point it is picking up homes.
Right.
I mean,
that was a big one.
It was in.
It's
but they said like 3 to 6 last night when I checked. I'm sure they've upped it, right? Oh my Lord! And there's at least 12 people that have been injured.
There was a lady and her daughter in the car, and she was telling everybody at home, lock up, babies, lock up. And then the big ass shit took their car and threw them.
I'm sure. I mean, that was
100 feet away.
It was absolutely insane to watch. Like, you just couldn't. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. So my prayers go out to everyone who was affected by these storms. Definitely, please know that you are in our prayers.
Yeah.
And one stupid little last little drop of juice. Detroit rapper Quavo has allegedly failed to pay a massive 7-figure tax bill, and the IRS has hit him up with a federal tax lien for 3 separate years of alleged unpaid taxes. Total bill, you want to take a guess? For 3 years?
40 million.
Oh, come on. Quavo.
Well, they make a lot of money, though.
And he wears most of it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
you're about
and he
right.
smokes the other half.
Damn.
So, yeah, this tax bill is $2,912,644.33.
You better
So
go call Cardi and borrow that.
yeah, no doubt. I mean, really, damn. Everything that man does, he just be looking stupider and
He getting
stupider.
fucked up,
I'm
man.
telling you, Quavo, get it together, my man. What happened?
Man, so this
What happened?
This was a great show. Even though
It was a good show.
Jackie had to leave early, it was
I
good.
know.
The juice is always good.
Well, thank you.
I love all the names you call Diddy. That's just too much.
It's a lot of fun to try and come up with.
I don't want him to get out just so we can keep saying shit.
I know,
like
right? Don't worry. And I'm sorry, kids. I didn't have any graphics for y'all this week. It's been a hell of a week. Which reminds me, I have to give some big love. My dear friends, actually the whole family. I love them all. The Kaisers. Chris had a massive heart attack, and my prayers and my heart are with them. I'm thinking of them. He's finally home. But yeah, holy crap. I got that news on Thursday, or actually I got the news on Friday because I was working late on Thursday, and that one that shook me, you know?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's funny how death just hits and boom, it's there and then it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know who the fuck is next.
And if there's any lawyers out there listening, hit me up. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, Gail almost died. It seemed like for nothing. Like,
I know.
I'm like,
like, how are you going to make a man wait an hour? I can't.
Can we sue for millions, please?
I mean, please.
But, you know.
I'm telling you, Troy Beaumont, man. I know it's not Beaumont anymore, but or not Troy. I'm sorry. Royal Oak.
Royal Oak. I was glad to get out of there one time. They have a quota that they kill.
I'm telling you, those doctors in Royal Oak, they are rude. Yeah. They are downright rude.
Yeah, it makes you not even want to like, oh, you're the one working on me?
No.
You got a fucked up attitude.
And then how is it okay to go a few miles up the road to like Sterling Heights and get treated like a human being?
Right. Yeah.
And like, mind you, you're billing me, bitch.
Right.
So cop quit with the attitude, you know, like seriously.
Right.
That was a lot. So
that hurts too when you can't do nothing. Because like
Mm-hmm.
when Gail got in that thing, the firemen were moving slow.
Mm-hmm.
The police taking the information slow.
I literally had to sit in the hospital room and wait until I could move again to leave. And they're like, F you.
Right. And then the ambulance took so, and I was about to fucking faint.
I'm sure.
And the guy was like, can you move back some? And I'm like, no. So, you know, when you in a hurry, nobody moves fast.
I know.
So
that's very true.
Remember that.
Yep. Agreed. It's tough, man. It's tough. That shit sucks. It's not fun.
No, it's not. And to the rest of the world, there's a lot of shit going on. My prayers are out there, man.
There's so much shit going on.
And we don't do politics, so
I know. Somebody was like, "Are you going to talk about the war at all?" And I was like, "No, we don't do politics. I'm sorry."
It's bad enough that I cut the TV on every morning.
I know. I try not to. Yeah,
I'm gonna stop for a week.
You know what? I used to watch the news religiously because my long-term goal was like, I'm gonna get a job at WDIV. This is what I want to do. I want to do the news, and it's not even like I don't want to work or do that anymore. It's just that's tough to wrap your head around all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And it's you know, they have to do it. They have to sensationalize it.
Right.
But unfortunately, there's just so much icky shit in the news.
There's too much going on.
Babies, and I don't like it.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it.
Don't hurt the puppies and the babies, please.
My prayers are out to the world. It's being surprised by. I mean, we couldn't deal with it here. Just think if we had to deal with bombs all of a sudden. Okay, boom, there was over there by Jamie. 2 blocks away from Jamie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, where the hell would we go?
Yeah, you just start running like a motherfucker. Then you run into one.
We'll go to Canada.
Right. Yeah, then they're not going to let you.
Howdy, neighbor.
He'd be like, I'm from the U.S. He'd be like,
I think it was Jon Stewart that's like, Canada, it's a giant natural resource. Well, how can't they? They could take us, right?
Right. They could, but somebody fucked it up for us.
Yeah.
So, hey, that was our show.
That's our show, kids.
We did good. We started on time and we're going out on time.
I know. Can you
we
believe
do our
it?
shit right.
And look, he got his snacks.
Yeah, snacks. Little toddy.
Hey.
Now I'm gonna eat. So here I come.
And
Tim
we got
Hortons.
next week, and where our guest will be the founder from the Michigan Music Awards.
Yeah, I want to win one of those. I want to see what they look like.
And we've got our show coming up. Instead, Hyped Up is going to be a week late, and it'll be on the 24th instead of the 17th, because of course, are we really going to try and have a show on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah. It was a nice young lady, AG, was performing.
And of course, our all-time favorite, Eric Watson.
Eric Watson. Can't get no smoother on guitar than
I really feel like Eric Watson and Beth need to maybe be on the show together. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, right?
Same vibe. I like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. We did it. See, we did it, and we closed it without Jackie. Jackie, you would be so proud of us right now.
Jackie, we did it. We stuck to the script.
Your kids did it, Jackie.
Yes, we did.
We listened to Mom.
All right, look, next week.
Yes.
See you later.
We love y'all.
You've turned into RWRPodcast, the podcast, your go-to for the latest and greatest in entertainment news worldwide. Got something to promote? Your business, your book, your music, or anything else? Let us handle the hype. Hit us up for custom pricing, and we'll do the talking while you keep it gritty. Stay locked in. RWRP Records and the RWRP Records podcast.